Hello, everyone, and I would like to welcome you to this series on Vedic psychology and human resource development. I think this is another series that we are going to focus on some of the concepts in Vedic psychology, and it's relevant to the field of human resource development. I have mentioned that there are various literatures within the Vedanta from the Vedas. In the first session that I have mentioned that when we say Vedic literatures, it includes the Vedas, the four Vedas, Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Sama Veda, and Atharvana Veda. Then you have the Upanishads, the Idihasas, the Ramayana, the Mahabharata, and also Puranas and many other scriptures or texts in the area of within the field of that are classified within Vedic literatures. Okay, so Vedic psychology, we are exploring the psychology perspective, the lessons from psychology from the Vedanta or from the Vedic literature. A lot of these lessons in psychology are given in the Upanishads. You can also find it in the Idihasas and also the Puranas. By taking just one of the texts that is called the Bhagavad Gita. Why I say Bhagavad Gita? Because Bhagavad Gita provides the essence of the Vedic teachings, essence of Vedanta. And Mahabharata is the text or the Idihasa or the epic where the Bhagavad Gita contains. So remember in one of the sessions that I have said that the Bhagavad Gita is just it is less than 1% of the entire Mahabharata, perhaps like 0.7%. If we are looking at the Mahabharata, the editions where it has about 100,000 slokas or 100,000 verses. Bhagavad Gita consists of only 700 verses, depending on the edition, 700 or 701 verses. So I mentioned that the Bhagavad Gita is a spiritual text. It's universal in its teaching. And one of the things that is presented in a Bhagavad Gita that is very directly or important or relevant to the field of Vedic psychology, it provides the paths for realization, especially spiritual realization. The Bhagavad Gita talks about the part of knowledge. In Sanskrit, we use jnana, and then part of devotion or bhakti, also part of action that is karma. Okay, so you have jnana, bhakti, karma. Usually, karma starts first. Karma, bhakti, jnana. Okay, these are three. And of course, there are many other concepts as well. But these three concepts is highly applicable. Whether you want to say it as a concept or even parts, they are highly applicable to the field of human resource development because they provide a comprehensive understanding of personal growth. You can even look at it from the leadership perspective, leadership development or leader development. Okay, there is a huge difference between leadership development and leader development. Leader development is more on the personality. Leadership is a process. And also organizational effectiveness. So in the human resource development, these three principles can be translated into approaches like cultivation of wisdom, uh, like besides wisdom, purpose-driven action. So when it is integrated into HR practices, jnana, bhakti, and karma offers what we call a holistic strategies to enhance employee well-being, performance, and also alignment with the organizational goals. I have mentioned about jnana, which is knowledge, and then bhakti, that is devotion, and karma, which is action. So what is jnana specifically? Jnana refers to the pursuit of knowledge and wisdom through self-enquiry. Very important component, very important part of Adhyatma Vidya or Atma Vidya or self-exploration, self-knowledge. It starts with a self-enquiry. inquiry about the self, who we are, where do we come from, self-inquiry. That leads us to more understanding of the nature of reality. So it is an intellectual part that emphasizes the importance of gaining insight and clarity about oneself and the world and interconnectedness of life, clarity of ourselves. Many of us, we do not know or do not understand our real self, not ourself. You know yourself, your body, you know about your body, you know about your mind, but beyond that, beyond body, mind, intellect, ego, you need to understand what is known as the real self. Understanding of the real self is what we call jnana. Many things in the Bhagavad Gita, many descriptions are there about jnana, one who is in knowledge. A panda, pandita means someone who is in knowledge, will not worry for anything, will see an equal vision of all the living beings. See, in a human resource development, when we see jnana, every employee in an organization, they need to develop the jnana. The jnana should come from within, and also it can be related to their personality development and also about the job that they are doing. Because the principle of jnana or concept of jnana aligns with fostering a culture of continuous learning and intellectual growth. And organizations that emphasizes learning and development empower employees to expand their skills, knowledge, and awareness. And this can be done through various activities in the organizations, trainings, workshop, mentorship, many things. And a very important part of this concept of jnana is, besides the self-inquiry, is that it has seized the self-awareness and personal growth. Okay, jnana promotes self-awareness as a crucial part of personal development. And also wisdom in decision making. It's not knowledge, isn't that the application of knowledge, that is wisdom. You need to gain wisdom in making the right decision at the right time. Like encouraging jnana within the organization involves promoting thoughtful, informed decision making. Okay, so this is jnana. So HR strategy can be more related to knowledge sharing, increase or promote more knowledge sharing platforms for continuous education program. A lot of things that can be done, okay, to enhance or to improve their knowledge on jnana. The other one I mentioned was bhakti or devotion. Okay, bhakti or devotion is also very important concept in the Vedic psychology, within the area of Vedic psychology, and it has relevance too in the field of human resource development. Although we say bhakti is the part of devotion towards Supreme, love and devotion towards the Supreme, and people who follow the part of bhakti, they used to say it is highly emotional, focusing on the emotional domain. Whereas jnana earlier, it is more on the cognitive domain, the thinking part. This is more of the feeling part, the emotion part, bhakti. It emphasizes dedication for higher cause, fostering a sense of loyalty, trust. So in the HRD or human resource development, bhakti can be understood as the cultivation of commitment, passion, okay, emotional alignment with the organization vision and goals. So a lot of applications that you can look at in the area of human resource development, because when employees, especially in the organizations, are emotionally connected to their work and the organization, this is also can be seen from various studies that when it happens, when they are emotionally connected to the work and the organization, they are more engaged, they are more loyal, they are more motivated. So the role of the leaders in the organizations, human resource developers, they can nurture this by creating a strong organizational culture, okay, that fosters a sense of belonging, building trust through various programs, recognition, fair treatment, strengthen this bond, strengthen the bhakti. Bhakti also encourages the individuals to align their personal value with the organizational mission. Okay, and Bhakti also helps the leaders, the organizational management, and the leader to embody, okay, devotion. Okay, the Bhakti itself is devotion, to exhibit like things like characteristics like empathy, compassion, and care for their employees. Okay, there are many HRD strategies that you can look at on Bhakti side, like the developing empathetic leader who prioritize the well-being and emotional needs of the team. Okay, and the last concept that I have mentioned earlier is about karma. Karma is one of the misunderstood word from the Sanskrit word that are often misunderstood. Karma actually means action. Can even mean the concept of karma is actually broad. We are not going to look into the other part of karma, other dimensions of karma. Our focus here is to look at karma from the perspective of actions and importance of fulfilling one's duty without attachment to the outcome. There are many slokas in the Bhagavad Gita. The famous one, not attaching to the fruits. I remember mentioning it in one of the series. Karmanye eva dikaraste ma paleshu kadachana ma karma pala heturbur marte shango akarmani, which is in chapter 2, verse 47 of the Bhagavad Gita. It says that you have the right to perform the task, not on the, you do not have to focus, do not be attached to the results or the outcome. The same happens, there is also another sloka in chapter 3, verse 19. Krishna saying to Arjuna, okay, duty need to be done for the sake of duty without attachment. And for one who does his duty without attachment attains the supreme. Tashmat asakta shatatam karyam karma samachara asakta hi acharan karma param apnoti purushaha. So that principles like nishkama karma is vital in the field of human resource development. Okay. So like in the Gita itself, Bhagavad Gita, which is the, I'm saying, part of Vedic psychology, Krishna teaches that one must act responsibly and ethically, focusing on the action rather than being driven by the desire for reward, like what I have mentioned for chapter 2, verse 47. From the HRD perspective, when you look into the concept of karma, application of karma, karma emphasizes the importance of performing one's duty with dedication and integrity. And HR can foster HRD, human resource developers or leaders in the organization can foster a culture of accountability by clearly defining roles, expectations, encouraging people, employees to take ownership of their tasks, like holding them accountable for their actions. Also helps to promote ethical behavior in all actions. Ethical behavior. Why? Because one who understands the concept of karma, principles of karma, will know that every action that we do, there will be reaction, opposite reactions will be there. So good karma, you get something good. If the bad karma, it will also be bad. It will be bad. So you have to make sure that you perform a good action. Okay, good action that promotes HR or leadership can promote good action, ethical leadership by incorporating the ethical guidelines. This decision-making framework, it will be very helpful in making decision-making framework, because every leader will think about the reaction of the action that they are going to do. What will be the impact of my action to me in the future, to the organizational members? What will be the implications? So all these factors need to be taken into consideration when you apply karma. And usually leaders who embody karma lead by example. There is a saying that whatever actions done by great people, common people follow. Yet acharati srestas tathat eve taro janaha sayat pramanam kurute lokas tat anuvartate. The entire world will follow people who have that leadership. People follow the leader rather than listening to the leader. So it's important that remember that these are the key teaching, one of the key teaching, karma. Karma in performance. You can even use karma yogas. The same also applies to the earlier concept, jnana yoga, bhakti yoga, karma yoga. Remember in one of the previous sessions, I mentioned yoga means union with the supreme. Okay, so a key teaching of these, like if we take karma yoga, is to focus on the quality of work itself, not just the outcome. Okay, so in this session, I have talked to you about the three important concepts in the Vedic psychology, which are taken from the Bhagavad Gita, namely, that is jnana, that is knowledge, and then we have bhakti, and also about karma. So maybe in the next sessions we can explore more about this concept as well as other concepts that are related to Vedic psychology and how it is applied in the field of human resource development. So thank you to everyone. So hope to see you in the next session. Thank you.